Hello, and Happy New Year, actually on video. It's been a very, very long time since my last post. I apologize. Been running around a little busy. But I do want to try to make sure that this year I keep up my posts steady, and I also find more ways to engage you guys. Continuing on the same topic, still talking about love, at least I will begin Christianity and religion pretty soon here. But just to hit a different point on love, or the same point really, to get to the ultimate point. I've talked about that love equals action, not reaction. I've talked about trying to pay attention, people watching, trying to understand what to look for in people. Today I kind of want to be more specific about that, as well as lend the ultimate point of this, I guess, is that love is a choice. Now that is controversial, and even though it may not seem like it to some people, think about it. I am saying that all love is a choice. People will want to fight me on that, and that's okay. I don't mind that. But I can show you, and I think I have shown most of you that have read this and actually liked my post, that love requires you to be actively engaged. It is not a passive fly by the seat of your pants operation. It is something where you constantly are deciding on ways to impress or show that these feelings that you have. Because remember, I said it's not that you can't have physiology going on. Obviously, that is going on, and it's required to perform certain acts of love. But ultimately, your choice to engage in those acts and how much effort you put into those acts and how much you look for ways to impress them and to show your love differently, or write them something, make them something, whatever it may be, that amount of energy and time that you spend is all something that you choose to do. It's ultimately that you choose to do it. You choose to act on your feelings. And that is important, because now that you view it as a choice, it means that you can love everyone or no one. Hate is also a choice. Hate, though being the inverse of love, you have decided that you will not care for the existence of that other individual. You have decided that no matter what they say to you, what they do, you don't want any part of it. You don't want anything that has to do with them. While love is you pulling everything that is about this person and accepting it as a part of yourself. And that ultimately is love. And when you view love in this manner, it opens your eyes to the world around you. It makes you see the relationships that your friends have. Everybody gets lonely. Newsflash. It happens to me, it happens to anybody. You get lonely. You want somebody to be there, somebody to cuddle up with, somebody to kiss, somebody to go to the movies with, somebody to show off to your friends. Everybody wants that. But do you want more trouble, or do you want somebody that's actually worth it for you, that's actually going to get you to the next level? That is the question. Are you going to choose to settle, or are you going to choose to search for that person that may be your fit? Now, don't get me wrong. Not everybody has the same aptitude, I guess. So if you feel like you have to date people for a while before you can really understand them, that's fine. But if you are monogamous in any way, you keep in mind that every minute that you spend with that person is an exclusion to somebody else possibly, as well as if you walk into the relationship thinking that you're going to change something about that other individual, you've already messed up. You've already decided in your mind that this person isn't good enough for you as the way they are. You're going to make them good enough for you. That's not taking their feelings into account. That's manipulation. That's control. And if you're looking for somebody that you want to control and you want to manipulate, that's not love. That's not love at all. In fact, that could almost be a version of hate. But that's another conversation if you want to have it. Ultimately, the choice to love people around you is important. And that even branches into religion and other things like that, and we can go into Christianity and the true precepts of it. But when it says love thy neighbor as you do thyself, it doesn't say love thy neighbor only if he shares his bread with you, or love thy neighbor when he does you favors of whatever sort, or love thy neighbor just because he is thy neighbor. No, actually, just because he is your neighbor, love him. That's it. Love him, love her, love them. Choose to show that love actively. Now, are you going to show as much love to other people as you do your wife or significant other? No, that's not what we're talking about. But to show that love, that choice to do that, has an overall more positive effect on your life. And you just have to realize that it is a choice. That even though I don't like this individual, I will seek what's best for them while I'm seeking what's best for myself. And sometimes you can love somebody so much and not be with them. You have to understand that. You have to accept that even though this person is the finest thing you've ever seen, even if this person makes you laugh, even if this person has a walk or a talk that just pulls you in, or has a voice that pulls you to another world, the elements that make that person compatible with you must still be there. Otherwise, you're just sowing the seeds for problems later. Every time that you ignore when your significant other lies to you, even if it's a little white lie, you are building a foundation of lies. Because he's lied to you before and he's gotten away with it. He's going to continue to lie to you in the future because he's going to continue to get away with it. And understanding the reason behind the lie is also important, but not at the same time. Because if he's lying about the small things, how much more about something bigger? How much more? I mean, how many? And this is another aspect that people don't like. If you have cheated on your girlfriend, or on your wife, on your significant other, you are already lying to them every day that you sleep in the same bed with that person, every day that you walk into that person's house, every day that you kiss that person, every single time, you are actively lying to that person, as long as you haven't told them. Why? Because a relationship is always built on trust. And if you have already cut that trust down, without telling them now, they don't even know where they stand in the relationship. You are the person who is now manipulating the situation, who is in control of the situation. Again, that's not love. That's control. You want to maintain the control that you have over the relationship. And the only way for you to do it is to lie. That's not a relationship. That's not how it works. That's not how you're going to have somebody who you two really help each other to accomplish your goals. That's not the way that it works. And this isn't beautiful Hollywood junk that I'm talking about. This is real life. This is real life. You only live once. Why not make sure that you are with the right person? Why not make sure that the person that is there for you, you are there for them? If you are actively going about showing your love for somebody, actively going about making sure that they understand that you are there for them and they are not doing the same for you, you need to end that relationship. Relationships that are based on conflict, relationships that are based on, well, conflict is really the best way to sum it up. If it's based on conflict or some drama, then I call those, they're basically adrenaline junkies. They're thrill-seeking relationships. They're like, what's the next thing? How are you going to keep me interested? If you don't keep me interested, I'm going to leave. So keep me interested. Keep fighting. Keep the drama up. Now I'm pissed off, and I can't really communicate with other people because I'm too pissed off at you for doing this or doing that or the third. What is the point? What is the point? Save yourself the trouble. Understand that love is a choice. And understand that you should be with somebody who also understands that and is willing to show that. And that is what I have for you today. A little passionate today. It's just been thinking about this topic for a while, and I wanted to make sure to express this. And that's it. Have a good day. I will try to post something pretty soon here. I know that some of these get a little bit redundant, or I feel like I've been a little bit redundant, but I want to make sure that it comes across to you that ultimately love is a choice. And once you understand that, it's beautifully miserable sometimes, but it's actually fantastic. It allows you to enjoy your life, and it allows you to be objective. You've got to understand that being objective helps you in the long run. Have a good one.